I have your attention, please. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey everyone, it's another Tuesday night, and this is your girl SC Bookgal 843, and this is SC Bookgal and French Chats. So we bring you the latest in author interviews, book reviews, and anything that has to do with that literary world. Okay, so this whole month was devoted to the females, the aunties, the godmothers, the mothers, the grannies of lit. So, of course, I had to save one of them good ones for last, right? So, y'all, you might as well call this young lady my pod sister because she's been on my podcast before, and I've been on podcasts with her where all we did was have fun. So, go ahead and scrap yourself in. I'm gonna give you a second. I'm gonna be honest, go clear your bladder. Cause all we're gonna do is laugh and giggle tonight, because that's what we do best. But we also gonna talk about her venture as being an author. She's a godmother, she is a sister, and she has a book coming out next month. And this book is one of the ones that's gonna help me out with my journey of what I'm going to, okay? So, off TD Scott. Come on up, girly. Come on up.
Hello, sis.
Hey, mama.
Hey, boo boo. I am
So,
excited to
how
be
are
here.
you?
Thank you.
That's what I'm talking about. And thank you for joining us tonight. So, I already know about you, but tell the audience a little bit about yourself.
Mm, what to tell? What to tell? There's a lot to tell.
Uh
Um, my name is Najit Didi Scott. Most people can't pronounce the first name, so that's why I pronounce it. First time author, became an author in 2024 last year, because of Miss Latanya Littlejohn. Collaborated with her and a few other women in From Their Eyes, an adoption story based upon adoption, foster care, aging out, and just writing your story in that arena. I am adopted. I was adopted. I came to my family when I was 2.5 years old, and I was adopted at 8. So my dad used to say, if you keep them long enough, they start looking like you. So a lot of people say we all kind of, you can't tell. You can't tell who's adopted in our family because we've been there for a minute. But I had spina bifida. I was born with spina bifida, hydrocephalus, to Haitian family, and they left me in the hospital. When they left me in the hospital, my foster mother, the nurse that was nursing with me, became my foster mother. She was my
huh.
first and only foster mother. And then when she had to let me go, she left a note with me, and that's what made my mom fall in love with not only me in general, but just because the lady felt so much about me. So she gave me Dee Dee. So that's why everybody calls me Dee Dee, because she gave me the name Dee Dee. So yeah, I have a lot of backstory. So you might want to you might want to stop me because I got a
I
lot.
I've been hearing about that hydro.
Syphilis,
Yeah, that's
hydrosyphilis. Mm-hmm.
is that the one where, if I'm not mistaken, that's the one the where it has the pockets in your skin? It,
This is the one where you have the shunt. And basically,
you're
basically what you're born is basically what they call it is a water head when you're born. Your head is just full of water, and you can only have a certain amount of fluid in your brain. And
hmm
for us, it's too much, so they put a shunt in, and it goes from the top of your head to the abdomen. Depends on who the type of shunt you have, but mine goes from the top of my head to my abdomen. And and the crazy part is this is how God works. In July of last year. mine broke right here, and I didn't know it could do that. But I guess it could if it was in there for like 30 plus years, and it's not supposed to be in there longer than 15 years. So I guess it can do that. So it broke. So I had to have surgery in July 18th. I had to have it replaced. So yes, it's a journey. Yeah, yeah.
Wow. Oh, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
You want
you
some
got
more story? Because listen, you know I can talk all day. I got too much story to tell.
you can't. Okay, you can't because I love medical dramas. Like I
Me
love medical
too.
drama. So I'll be
Me
asking you
too.
all kind of weird questions. Like the question in my mind is, how you know it broke? So I don't.
Listen, I got sick, and then when I went to the emergency room, the doctor said, "Oh, it looks kink." Well, I know it don't kink because that wasn't the symptom I was having. So I went for my regular neurosurgeon that I've seen since I was 15 years old, and I was like, doc, he said, "What you doing here?" I said, "They said my shunt is kink, but I know it ain't kink." I said, "So you're not doing that." So he looked at all the, he did the normal examinations, and then he looked at the X-ray, and he said, "Who told you it's kink?" I said, "The ER doctor." I said, "But he's stupid. You don't know." He said, "Yeah, it ain't kink." He said, "But it is broke." I said, "Broke?" I said, "It can do that?" He said, "Uh-huh." He said, "When did you have it put in?" About 90, 93, 94. Yeah, it's old, ma'am. I said, "Doc, don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh
It's
wow.
old. What you trying to say?" What you trying to say about me, Doc? What you trying to
Oh
say? Where
my
we going? Yeah, he said,
god.
and it's like if you cut a straw in half, that's how you could see it on I saw the X-ray. That's how you could see it. It was in my neck. It was like right here, it was split in half. So you had one top right here and it stopped, and then it went down. The rest of it went down my abdomen. Yeah, but God, and mind you, I didn't even know it was broke for as long as it was because my ex-husband moved to Florida. So when I flew back to Florida, I wasn't even supposed to fly with a broken shunt. That's air pressure. That will take you out. You're not supposed to fly
Oh,
with that. No, ma'am. So yeah, that's God. That was God. God said, "I'm gonna get you to your to a state of okay, and then we're gonna get you straight." Yeah, yeah, flying. That's God. When I tell you God don't play about me, I be telling people, y'all don't
he
y'all don't
surely
understand.
don't. I
He
mean,
don't
look
play
at
about me.
he don't play about you.
No, ma'am, he
Oh,
do not.
okay. Okay, because y'all know I'll go down a rabbit hole when it comes to
We're gonna
medical.
have to talk about that another time. We'll come back
Yeah.
on.
Okay. But let me tell y'all, so let me tell you why, you guys. I love medical drama, okay? I binge watch the show The Pit. I binge watched it in one day. Oh my God. Y'all need to get a season two. Okay. If you have not looked at The Pit, okay, go look at it. It's on Apple
Lord.
TV. Telling you, girl. Um, so why did Miss Scott become an author?
Why did Miss Scott become an author? Well, let's just say you already heard half of my story, and anytime I shared it with anybody, because I don't have a problem sharing my story, because everybody's adoption story is not the same. But I will say that me and my sisters, they adopted three girls after they had their four children. So it's seven of us. And so my parents were amazing. They just treated us like we were theirs. Like I literally came out of her. You know what I'm saying? It was no funny business. It wasn't no you adopt a child, it was never none of that. So anytime somebody would
Mhm.
ask me about my story, I had no problem and let you know about the parents that I had because I had some blessed parents. I am so thankful for them. So when I would do that, I would have people say, "Well, you need to write a book, or you need to write a book," and I'd be like, "I ain't writing no book. I ain't no writer. I'll tell you the story, but I ain't writing no book." I'll tell you all day long the story, but I ain't writing no book. And I was like, So Tanya wrote her first book, and she was like, "I was gonna ask you." I was still married at the time. She's like, "I was gonna ask you, but I know you ain't gonna be able to do it." I was, "Nah, I ain't gonna be able to do it. Nah, I ain't got that kind of time. I ain't got no kind of time because my husband was sick." So I had to take care of him. So I ain't got that kind of time. So when I left him, uh, I went on vacation with my cousins to Myrtle Beach. Had never been on the beach in my entire life. When I tell you we got the wheelchair, beach chair, oh, I was sunning it up. I was taking it all, and I was, oh yeah. So Tanya knew right when to ask me when I got back. Well, girl, I got this book that I'm doing, and it's about, and I'm sitting here listening to it, right? I'm like, I'm thinking she's just telling me she's writing this book. I'm like, you, because I'm going to support my girl. So I'm like, okay. She said, but I was going to ask you, do you want to do it? Yeah. And then we got the phone. I said, Father, what did I just tell her? So what was I going to tell her to do? Father said, it's time. It's time. I said, okay, well, we're going to do this. Because we, the whole time after I left my ex, I was like, Father, we in this together. So whatever we doing. So we going to write this book. Here we are. And then when I saw my name on the book, I was a mess. I was a mess because I did not see that ever coming. I did not see that coming. And I know my mom and my dad were just smiling. Because when I tell
Oh,
you everything I've ever done in my life, my mother spoke over me. Doctors would say I wasn't going to be nothing. They said I wasn't going to be able to do nothing. My mama said, you're not speaking none of that. Mm-mm. So everything I've ever been able to do in my life, this lady literally spoke over my life. And I'm so grateful. That's why I say everybody's adoption story ain't the same. So I love sharing mine because I was blessed. I was really blessed. My maiden name is right, WIGHT. God put me in the right family. That's the way I see
all
it.
right, there you go. And that's just beautiful because I met a young lady this past weekend, and I've seen her girls all the time. Did not know they were adopted. I was like,
I had her
they
for a
look
minute.
like you. You can
Hmm.
never tell me that. And she said, nope, they're adopted. I was
Hmm.
like, oh, that is what's up. And I love that the fact that somebody had so much love they wanted to give some more away
Yeah,
and to add
yeah, I'm
into
telling you. Yeah, my mom and them had four biological of their own, and my mom said she always wanted 6 girls and 1 boy. So she had four. She had the boy and the 3 girls. So she adopted 3 more. But I was the baby. She wanted to adopt some more. No, ma'am, I'm the baby. This is no. No, I'm the baby.
that's
No, I'm good. You know, nah, we good. We good. I'm the baby. I'm loyal. But yeah, they
oh
had a
my
lot of
god,
love in their heart. I mean, my parents were amazing. I still miss them. Oh, I miss them so much. I
that
really do.
is beautiful. You ain't gotta miss them. They right here with you.
You ain't gotta tell me. I can feel it. I can feel it. Yes, I can feel it. And talking to me when I'm not doing right.
Oh
Like, right, mama.
man.
Right.
Listen, listen, listen.
You know.
Yes, I do. Mom on one side, God on the other. Man, come on, Lord. Listen to me
That
curse.
part.
Come on, Jesus. Listen, my
That
Trees
part.
going down. Going down. I hear my mama.
Mm,
That's not what the
mm-hmm.
word of God says. God bless you, man.
Yeah,
So,
I know the feeling. I know the feeling.
you have this new book coming out June 1st,
Yes.
which
Called
is next
After the Vow,
after the vow.
a wife's story. It's a color. It's an anthology with Latanya, Sharita, and Miss Angela.
All right. So tell us a little bit about it. Gotta bring it up.
Basically, it's based upon people who have been divorced or separated, just telling our story. I mean, I didn't see my story is I did not see me being in this position I'm in now. When the Lord told me it was time for me to leave, I was like, leave? What do you mean leave? I was like, because my husband was in the hospital at the time. I was like, leave? I was like, he's in the hospital. He's like, yeah, but it's time for you to take care of you. I said, but I'm supposed to take care of my husband. What are you talking about? He said, he said, no, it's time for you to take care of you. I said, but God, you honor marriage. I said, so what are we doing? He said, I honor those I put together. I didn't put y'all together. So it's time for you to go. Okay. I called my cousin, was like, it's time for me to go. I said, Father, I said, we need a ram in the bush because I don't have nowhere to go. I ain't had no whole lot of money. My cousin, she made sure I got the flight I needed, made sure I got back home. She was like, no, baby, come home. You good? So, and she helped me to find a place to live. When I tell you God don't play about me, he really don't play. He really don't play about me. Because when I tell you, when I left him, we had signed up for housing in Florida. He had the voucher. Because me being a good wife, I put him as head. Why? Because you're supposed to be my head. So I put you down as head. They told me when I left, they said, well, he gets the voucher. You don't get nothing. I said, oh, okay, that's cool. Because I was thinking God already got me. So it's okay. It's all right. So I was like, all right, I am out. So God got me. And I mean, I don't be saying this to be cocky. I be saying it because I know the God I serve. So I know
There,
that I need it. I got it.
there you go. And you know
So
what?
yeah.
I didn't have to leave my place, but I had to leave that part in my life. So I
Mhm.
totally understand what you're going through.
Yeah.
I just don't want the divorce. That's a
Well,
whole
right
nother.
about now, when the father said it's done, I'm good. I'm just like, okay, can I move on with the rest of my
And,
life?
see,
I'm ready now. Okay.
God knows exactly what He doing, because I couldn't have it granted, so He getting it granted for me. He said, "You
Hey,
have all the information you need. If you want extra, go on this and get the pictures. I got
yeah.
pictures and video and a
Hello.
license. So
Hello.
in about 6 months, I will be officially Patrice Grumble again, and you'll
Let it
be
go,
in jail.
girl.
And you're gonna be in jail. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, because you did too much. Well, we ain't
Okay,
gonna talk about that, but you did too much. We ain't gonna talk
wish you
about
the best. Don't drop the soaps. Anyways,
Please don't.
so
Please don't. Please don't.
so I'm sorry, Lord. I'm, Lord, you know I'm trying to get in the gate.
I was trying to be good, Father. I swear I'm trying to be good.
He understand. No Jesus be sitting up here. Is that Patrice again?
Hmm.
Oh Lord.
And then she got Dee Dee on the show too. Oh boy.
So we're gonna bring in this mother thing. My understanding, and we talked earlier in the show, that you have a goddaughter.
I
How
have
does that
I have six god
play?
babies.
Six. You
My
want another
cousin, me
one?
and my cousin, me and my cousin when we were younger, we said we would beat each other's godparents. Well, she held up her end of the game. Me and I ain't really do that. I ain't really held that. So I got five from her, and then one of my godchildren had a child, and of course she says, "Well, who's gonna be godma? Godma, godma will be godma to you and the baby." Uh huh.
Oh.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so I have six girls, six babies,
So
and they
how is
in my
that?
heart.
How is being a godmother influence your writing?
Mm. I don't even know if it has. I mean, it's just the love I have for my babies. I mean, I don't know. I don't think it really has. I don't think it really has. I mean, I don't even, what influences my writing is my parents. I just want to make sure their name is honored. I want to make sure that their legacy is continued. When they see me and they know whose child I am, I want them to say, yeah, they did that with that one. Yeah. That's my
Oh.
biggest thing is to honor their legacy. So I don't even think about that in that arena. I just want my mom and my dad. I know they would be proud if they were here, but I still want them to be honored. That's just because they didn't have to keep me. They didn't have to. I'm a special
Mhm.
needs child that you know what I'm saying? They didn't have to do that. They did. So my whole goal is always to honor them in anything I do because they were the most amazing. I promise you they were. So yeah, that's where I'm at.
So you're actually bringing us full circle saying this, because all month I've been focusing on mothers and aunts.
Mhm.
I never ever thought about the daughter part. I
Yeah.
never thought about that. So you have completely brought us full circle. So
Yeah.
let me rephrase that question. How has
Okay.
being a daughter affected you as an author or contributed to you being an author?
Really reflect on the
Mhm.
fact of what my parents went through. to keep me, to have me, to to know their heart of wanting me, the love that they have for me. It's just like I still feel it. I still know it. When I tell you I'm a daddy's girl, I'm a daddy's girl all day long. And I still remember to this day when I got married, my dad literally walked up to me. And my dad was kind of quiet. He literally looked up to me and he said, "Oh, you look beautiful." I said, "Daddy, I got makeup on. You can't do that. Mm-mm, you can't do that." I'm like, "Me and him crying. No, no, we're not doing that." But he got to walk me down the aisle, and I will be ever so grateful for that because
Aw.
he didn't know he would do that. He didn't know he would do that. So I mean, being a daughter to Dolores and Johnny Wright was a gift from God. They were my gift. They were my angels, and I'm so grateful. I am so grateful. So like I said, anything I do for them, I do for them. My writing is definitely for them because I want that story to be told. Not everybody gets to tell that story. I want it to be told.
That is so sweet. So let's talk about them. We're
Okay.
going to bring them into our fun questions.
All right.
If anyone in Hollywood can play the parts of your mother and your father and
Uh-huh.
be able to honor them correctly, who would you choose and why? Let's start with your mother first. Who would
Wow.
play your mom?
Who would play my mom? I have two actresses like this in my head right now, and I don't know who I really would pick for that. But I love Angela Bassett and I love Cicely Tyson. So I don't, it would have to be because I love me some Cicely, and God rest her soul, beautiful, beautiful woman. So
Who you
it would have to be one of those two. I can't think of which one, but I probably would lean towards Cicely because I keep hearing Cicely in my head. So I guess I have to
so
lean towards Cicely. Yeah.
you got two powerhouses. I mean, you couldn't
Listen,
go
I'm
wrong
telling
with
you.
either of them. And so why do you choose them? What makes them be able to honor your mom the way you would want to?
Because the way that I've seen them in other movies or other arenas, they really give their heart and soul into it. Like when I tell you Angela played the heck out of Tina, she played the heck out of Tina. And
Okay.
then when you got Cicely Tyson in all them Tyler Perry movies, oh no, and she's like a little grandma, so it's like, oh, so yeah, so I think they would play. I think they would do it well. I think they would. I really do.
Okay.
Now the men, that's kind of hard.
So okay, let's go. Let's lead into the men and you can carry
Oh,
us into June, which is
the
dedicated
men.
to the men of lit. What male? Let's not do
Mm,
actor.
okay.
Let's do what is your favorite genre of music?
Uh, I'm either gospel or I'm a 80s baby, R&B.
Let's do since you chose two for mom, let's do two for dad. Let's think of one gospel
Mm.
artist and one 80s artist to represent your dad.
Okay. Now for gospel, I don't know why it just came into my head, but I guess God knows. It just popped up, Donnie McClurkin. I don't
Oh,
know why. I
ooh.
don't know why Donnie came in my head, but I don't know. I think he just has that kind of. My father, like I said, my father was kind of quiet, so he wasn't. My mom's the talker, I'm the talker, so it was like, yeah, no, but he just seems like that kind of, I guess, kind of quiet spirit. So I guess I would say, Donnie, but I'm not. Yeah, I'm thinking Donnie maybe. But then for R&B, oh my lord, okay, that is a hard one. That is a hard one. Oh my goodness. Wow, because I got so many. I got so many, so I'm like,
Okay, let's
oh,
give you
okay,
two.
hold
See if you can narrow it down to two.
on. Okay, okay, let's see. Let's see. Oh, Father, help me. I don't know why I keep thinking Babyface, but that's because that's my boy. But I don't know how
Okay,
he would do
maybe say it.
acting. I don't know how he would do acting, but I
Okay.
guess that could work.
Babyface. And do you have
Babyface.
another one?
No, because I
Okay.
can't think of nobody. Well, can I think of somebody else? No, I don't think so. Cause it's so many. It's so many. Oh my gosh, it's so many.
So we got
And I
baby.
don't even know Babyface is 80 though. 80, he's not 80, he's like
Is he
90s, I
90?
think.
He's
I
like
think he's 90s.
90s.
He's 90s.
No,
So, oh
no,
my
no, no,
goodness, I
no.
was thinking,
No, no, no. He
no?
was he was wasn't he with which kind it is a lie. New
No,
edition?
that's New Edition. No,
Okay, so
Babyface is with
didn't
Aaliyah.
he didn't he do some background vocals for or
He
played
did
in
a
the
lot of
back?
writing for other people. He did a lot of
Okay, so
music
then
for
we
people.
consider
Yeah.
him 80s.
Oh,
He
he's still in the
considered
80s. Okay, we good. Okay, we good. Thank you, sis. Look out.
we gonna make you
Good
do what
lookout.
it do.
Good lookout.
So before we close,
Mhm.
tell us what you have going on, how we can follow you on social media. Just give us the rundown.
Well, okay. Well, what I have going on right now is I'm currently an online student at Campus University, Campus EDU, uh, working on an associate's degree in business administration. Come on, Didi, get it out. Business administration associate's degree. I'm still working on actually writing my autobiography. I'm working on that. Hopefully to have it out by the end of the year. That's the plan.
Okay.
That's the plan. Me and Tavita working together, so hopefully to have it out by the end of the year. Um, I'm just trying to understand what God is trying to do in my life right now. This is just all new to me. This whole author, this whole because sometimes even when I say this, it's shocking to me. So
Yeah.
the author segment, the oh my goodness, okay. So I'm following the Father's lead. He said we go, we go. We don't, we don't. So I'm just doing what he say. But it's definitely interesting because I'm actually living alone for the first time ever in my life. Me and my ex we moved in together right away. So I'm by myself. So this is definitely new for me to be on my own. It's like, oh, okay. I don't have to ask nobody what they want to eat. Oh, okay. I eat. Okay. So it's just learning how to maneuver through this season of my life. I'm
Oh,
calling it my butterfly season because I feel like everything I'm seeing now and everything I feel is like butterflies. Like I'm about to come out of this cocoon the Father wants me to come out of. You know, it's feel like my butterfly season. So I'm just going wherever the Father wants me to go, doing whatever He wants me to do.
I love that. How the way you say you're following the Father's footsteps. I love
Yeah.
that. It can't come any more. You can't say it any more better, and you can't say it any more simpler. I love that. And um, what social media links can people follow you to be updated on your book when it drops or when you decide to do your own podcast? Wink, wink. Um,
Father, don't listen to her. Don't listen to her, Father. No, not I'm crazy.
yeah,
'Cause I know you got a connection too. So no, Father. Mm-mm.
we got to connect you. Like, oh, here she go. And what do you want, Patrice?
What I'm
like, look,
already doing, Tanya already asked me to do once a month with her co-hosting. Okay, what y'all trying to do to me? What y'all trying to do to me? I'm like, she thinks she's slick. She ain't slick. She ain't slick. She ain't slick at all. Okay, y'all not slick. But anyways, you can follow me on my author's page. I have an author's page, Author Najit Scott. You can pretty much follow me. I'm on Instagram as King's Daughter 14. And I haven't got a page for author page for that. I don't know if you do it. Then I have an email. My email address is ntscott14 at gmail.com.
well, you
So if
guys,
anybody got
y'all
any
know
questions,
all her information. Of course, you know that we'll have a blog that's dedicated toward this podcast and have all the social media links, the link to her new book, the link to any other book she may have coming out. And just to let you know, One of the other pod sister off the Black Diamond, she said, yes, I'm waiting for you to join the crew podcast for aspiring authors.
Auntie, for real, auntie, for real, auntie, really,
So
auntie.
just come
I'm
on,
the type of person where I like to help people. I don't see myself as out. I will support, I will cheer on, but no,
listen
I
here.
ain't looking at that.
Now you
Looking at that.
sound like me. You sound like me. Like you literally sound like me. If 3 years ago, if somebody said that I'll be waiting up here on a Tuesday night to do a show and be all cool, calm, and dandy with it, I would say the devil's a liar, the truth is not in you. But I literally look forward to these Tuesday nights to get to know
But you
authors.
do that. You are built for that. You do wonderful. I am not built for that.
Who built for this?
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. That man above Jesus and look at here. You want to call on my name so much? Here's something for you to do. Leave me alone for 30 minutes a day.
Give me a break.
You just say, look at here now. You gonna do this.
Listen,
I'll be
I
here.
understand
Leave
it.
me
I talk to him
alone.
all day long, so I fully understand. He might do that to me too. He might say, "Okay, now listen, you've been talking to me all day, so now we're gonna." Father, I'm not talking to you. I ain't talking to them. Talking to
Black
them.
Diamond said, come on. She said the same thing. You might have to join the family.
I
And
am
you
a part of the
already
family. I look out for y'all. I be looking out. I be trying to be there whenever y'all need me. But that's about all I got for y'all right now.
how my
Auntie, I promise if the Lord tell me, I'm gonna do it. But Auntie Black, Auntie Black.
how my aunt used to say, work on them, Jesus. Jesus, work on them. You might as
I
well.
tell Lord, I don't
Y'all
know,
know I
ladies. You
have
listen. I don't know.
fun.
We'll see.
Y'all know I like to have fun. Just because you're a
I love this.
Christian does not mean you cannot have fun. Okay, you guys, please get it through your head. I'm pretty sure Jesus sitting up there like, look at this one right here, Father. She about to come to me again. I know Jesus has a sense of humor. With everything that's going on, I know he does. So,
Yeah,
like they say, laughter is the best medicine. And that's in
that part.
the Bible. Okay.
That's Bible.
So
That's word.
we would like to thank you for being with us tonight. Y'all, June 1st, June 1st, the new book drops. We got Trevita, we got Latanya, we got Didi, and we got Angela. So that's already the
Angela.
crew.
That's right.
We're
That's the
dropping
crew.
books too.
So
Okay.
I don't have to go. I don't have to do a podcast. I'm already in the crew.
Now y'all see how the way she tried to get out of that one. Y'all see that? Y'all see what she doing? Don't worry. You'll see her. She'll be in this box right here, doing it all on her own. And I'll be in the comments, you go, girl! Or my usual, hey.
Y'all are funny. Lord Jesus, stay
But
funny.
thank you for being with us tonight.
Thank
And
you,
y'all
sweet. Thank you. Thank you.
be on the lookout for this book. Ladies as well as fellas, I'm telling you guys, this is going to help you for those who are going through this part of life. Don't be ashamed. Don't, because we all go through it. We
Hmm.
all might not go through that part. If you have a great, successful marriage, great for you. But listen, some of us go through this. Okay. And this is going to be a book to help you along that journey. Okay. So the anthology with Angela, Trevita, Miss Didi, and Latanya
That's
will
all.
be out on June 1st. Look on my
Hmm.
page. I'm going to share it. Y'all know that, of course. Okay. Again, thank you for being with us, Miss Didi. And you
Thank
have a
you.
wonderful evening.
You
Everybody
too.
remember, an old book is never an old book because not everybody has read everyone. Good night, everyone. Bye. I'm going.